boys and girls, it's Mrs. Wetstein, and guess what? It's Parachute Day! I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this day since we sent your packets out. I hope you're excited too. All right, so now you're gonna push pause and you're gonna go ask your grown-up for your parachute bag and your parachute paper and a pencil. Those are the 3 supplies you need. Push pause, go get them, and meet me back here. Okay, here we go, boys and girls. We are gonna learn a little bit about parachutes. How does a parachute work? If you look at the picture, think about what the air is doing to that parachute. It's an engineering challenge, so you are not only scientists, boys and girls, today you are engineers. How can a person escape from a plane that is in trouble and return safely to the ground? You will be engineers to solve this problem. What does an engineer do? An engineer is someone who designs things to solve problems for people. You are all problem solvers. So in this situation, you are now engineers. We need to solve this problem, boys and girls. We are going to design our parachute. It is time for our special bag. Dun dun dun! Okay, here we go. I have my parachute bag. I'm going to turn it upside down and dump out all my contents. We will use everything in the bag. Now keep in mind that my stickers look different than yours because Mrs. Wetstein forgot to bring circle stickers home. So I had to improvise. Okay, job number 1. Your napkin is going to become your parachute. So open it up all the way and lay it down. All right. Job number 2, you have 4 strings. So you're going to take your 4 strings and you're going to lay them out at the 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. So I'm gonna lay this string at this corner with just a little bit of it touching over the corner. Then I'm gonna take the next string, whoops, and I'm gonna lay it so there's just a little bit by this corner. I'm going to take the 3rd string and I'm going to lay it so there's a little bit by this corner. And I'm going to take the 4th string and lay it so there's a little bit by this corner. If yours looks like mine, you're ready for the next part. Okay, now it's time for stickers. All right, so I take my first sticker and I'm gonna use it like tape. So I have to make sure it touches the string and the napkin. So let's look closely at how we do this. All right, so I'm going to sticker right over the top of the string and push down to make sure it sticks to the napkin. Then I'll go to the next corner. Remember, my stickers look different than yours. You have cool circle stickers. So here I go. I make sure that I'm touching the string and the napkin and I push down. Okay, when you rub, be kind of careful because napkins rip a little bit easily. But they're nice and light, so they make good parachutes. All right, 3rd corner, same thing. My sticker is touching the string and the napkin. 4th corner, same thing. My string is touching the sticker and the napkin. All right, now, look what I'm gonna do. Pick up my string, pick up my 2nd string, pick up my 3rd string. It doesn't matter in what order, boys and girls. You just need to get them all together so you have all the ends. Now this part you'll probably need a grown-up for or a big brother or sister. So now would be a good time to say, hey, can somebody help me please? All right, so you're gonna take your 4 strings and if you need to get help, you can push pause and then have them come back. But I'm gonna hook it through my paper clip and I'm gonna tie it in a knot. But I need to make sure that I tie all 4 strings or my parachute won't work.
Show that one more time.
Okay, so all 4 strings went through the hole and then I tied a knot with all 4 strings make sure it's nice and tight on my paper clip, and then you should be able to pick it up like this. All right, now it's the fun part. We get to test it out. Okay, so for this, first I'm going to find the middle of my parachute. So the middle is where all 4 lines in the napkin come together. So let's look at that. Can you see where all 4 lines come together in the napkin? That's the middle. I'm going to find the middle down here, and I'm going to grab it by the middle, and I'm going to keep my other hand on my paper clip. You know how Mrs. Wetstein does things wrong sometimes? I think I did it wrong. Okay, so instead I'm going to do it like this in the middle. And I'm going to put my finger in the middle from underneath, and watch, we're going to drop it down and see what happens. Did it go fast or did it go slow? I hope you said kind of slow, because that's the idea. If someone has a parachute and they jump out of an airplane, they're going to fall more slowly than if they would jump out of the airplane without a parachute, crash. Okay? So more slowly. Watch. This time, I'm going to stand on a chair. Now, if you're going to stand on a chair, get permission, please, from a grown-up. But I'm going to stand on a chair so I can get higher. And I'm going to hold my parachute from underneath. And I'm going to drop. See how it fell kind of slowly? Now, we're going to try outside and see how our parachute works there. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Come on outside. All right. I'm going to drop it off my deck, and I'm going to have my trusty camera worker follow it, and we'll see what happens to my parachute. I can feel already that it's a little bit windy, so it might be kind of interesting. Let's watch and see. I think I'll do it way over here. Oh, look, it's Fat Mom. Say hi, Fat Mom. All right, here we go. We'll drop it from here. Woo! So it still fell kind of slowly, but it went even more to the side, because what is this moving air outside called? If you said wind, you're right. It is a little bit windy today, and so my parachute is going to blow in the wind, just like in real life. If you dropped out of an airplane with a parachute, the wind would change where you end up. Let's watch. You can see the wind blowing it even before I drop it. Let's see where it goes. Over to the side. Now, it's time to go do our thinking. Follow me. Okay. Whew. So we made our parachute, we flew our parachute inside, and we flew our parachute outside. So now what I want to show you, we'll see if my computer will, oh good. Okay, so now what I want to show you is what happened when you flew your parachute. That's what we need to think about. Okay, what happened when we flew it? What made the parachute float down so slowly? Because it was kind of slow. Where is the air? What was the difference between flying? Oh, we didn't fly 1 and 2 passengers. We pretended our paperclip was 1 person, and that was plenty for us. Okay, but now I want to show you this picture. The parachute system is not heavy, but the parachute canopy, that's the red part, is large. The amount of air pushing back on the parachute makes it fall slowly because the air is pushing up under the parachute. So boys and girls, when our parachute was going, there's air pushing up this way. That's why it opened up when it was going down slowly. The air was pushing up, and that's what made it go more slowly than if someone jumped out of a plane without a parachute. So now we get to write. I have my paper. How does a parachute interact with air? I want you to think about that. You can draw a picture. You can write a sentence. How how do you think it interacts with air? Part of me is really thinking that I want to draw some arrows to make sure that I know that air is pushing up on the parachute from underneath. And that's what's making it fall slowly. Now, boys and girls, I want you to try to write a sentence or draw a picture about what you learned from making your parachute. And you can fly it lots of times too, okay? After you do your writing, have a grown-up snap a picture of it and text it to me. I would love to see it because I miss you all like crazy. Okay? See you next time.